Hello everyone, this is Ashish Jain. This is a continuation video on Infotex Career. Actually, I have left two topics by mistakes, so let's discuss one by one. First one is, what is the time limit of getting ITC? Time limit for getting ITC. As per the GST law, the time limit is either 20th September, which is date of filing, or 31st December, which is annual rate annual date of filing. Whichever is earlier. Either 20 September, that is date of filing, or 31st December, that is annual date of filing, whichever is earlier. Now, there is some confusion on this date. Date of filing, that means if you are getting benefit of ITC for the month of September in the month of October. As I told you in the previous video, like basically there are three GST return: GSTR1, GSTR2 and GSTR3. GSTR1 is for sales, GSTR is for purchases, and this is for total. GSTR1 is basically filed on 10th day of every succeeding month. 10th day of succeeding month, which means if you want to get ITC for the month of Feb, that means you need to get all the details of sales in the month of March, that is on 10th March. That means you need to show all the details of sales for the month of Feb on 10th March. Same for purchases. 15th day of succeeding month, again for the month of Feb, all the purchases are need to show on 15th March. Then sum of all the purchases and sales are to be shown on 20th day of succeeding month. Again for the month of Feb, all the details are need to show on 20th March. So which means the date of filing is 20th September. That means you need to show all the details on 20th October. Means as per the language of the book, the date of filing and the annual date of filing, whichever is earlier, that will be the time limit for getting ITC. But there is some loopholes, or you can say there is some like due to some language there is always some confusion what is the date of filing on 20th September. That means for the month of September we need to show all the details for we need to show all the details in October. Okay, so that means 20th October or 31st December, whichever is earlier, that will be the time limit for getting ITC. Now there are some circumstances. Suppose this is a financial year 18-19. Okay, now suppose for the month of Feb, you are you can take you can take ITC on March, but due to some reasons you forgot to take ITC. Then what is the time limit for this? 20th September, date of filing, or 31st December, whichever is earlier. But there may be some cases where the date of annual filing notice get changed. Suppose in this financial year, for the financial 18-19, the annual date of filing will be 31st December 2019. This will be the annual date of filing. Okay, now suppose the taxpayer file the annual date of returns earlier this date. Now suppose, let's take an example. Suppose Mr. A filed annual return on 31st July 2019. Now what will be the time limit for this? Now again we need to compare 20th September or 31st July, whichever is earlier. Okay, so that means annual data filing may get changes. Now let's discuss another topic, which is input tax credit for NBFCs or financial institutions. Now government has given special provision to them for availing the benefit of ITC. What are those? Now, first of all, we need to see who are NBFCs or financial institutions for getting benefit this special benefit under GST, where such people are engaged in supplying services by way of accepting loans, interest, and discount. Now this is an important part where such people are engaged in supplying services by way of accepting loans, interest, and discount. Now they shall have special option for ITC. What are those? Option 1, they will have to apportion the credit between exempt and taxable supplies as per section 17, which means first option is very similar to normal people, like if there is a mixture of exempt supply and taxable supply, that means they need to get a portion all the input tax credit as per the section 17. Now there is another option for them, which is a very important and special option for them: avail every month an amount of an amount equal to 50% of the eligible ITC, and rest shall be lapsed, which means in every month only the 50% of the ITC will be allowed for ITC, and rest shall be lapsed. But provided that the option, but whatever they chose, once exercised, shall not be withdrawn during the remaining part of financial year. That means suppose any bank avail any kind of these options in the middle of the financial year, and once they have exercised any kind of options, shall not be withdrawn during the remaining part of financial year. Now let's understand this topic with an example. Suppose any bank there is some information regarding input for both goods as well as for services CGST, SGST 18,000, 18,000, 9,000, 9,000, 27,000, 27,000. Now if they avail this option, that is second is option 2. Actually option 1 is very similar to the previous videos that we have done in the previous video. As per section 13, like how to get avail benefit ITC when there is a mixture of exempt supply and taxable supply. I am understanding the option 2. That means there is any bank and the information is given for input, that is for goods as well as services for both the type of taxes CGST and SGST. Now if they opt for option 2, that means 50% of this amount, that is 13,500 CGST and 13,500 as CGST shall lapsed. Now there is some information of outward supply also. Now suppose taxable supply is given to you, that is 40 lakh, and exempt supply 9 lakh. Total is for ton 9 lakh. Now the bank can't take this as ITC. They are eligible only for 14 lakh. Now suppose let's make it 10 lakh. Now there is a tax rate at the rate 18%. That means GST for taxable supply is 1,80,000, that is on 10 lakh. So how to get ITC, which means 90,000, this is the outward, 90,000 and 90,000 CGST and SGST, and sorry, you may write this outward. Now ITC will be allowed only for rupees 13,500 as CGST, 13,500 as SGST. That means the net tax liability will be 76,500. So this is a whole concept about a special provision for the NBFCs or financial institution as per GST Act. Thank you for watching our video. Rest all topic will do later on. Thank you.